Alright, so we got another review here. Sheik, Falcon, and Donkey Kong versus GandalfGaming. Ganondorf player from Holland. Mm. Up and coming talent. Uh, who I see will probably be the next big Ganon. If he, keeps up the improvement and keeps his head in the right space and all those things. Mental game, all that. Um, so he sent me these Slippy files, and he specifically said that Sheik was giving him trouble. So we're gonna look at that game first. Let's get into it. I like that. Generally speaking, on this stage, on any triplat stage, in most matchups, going for something with the top platform immediately is usually a good choice. So whether that's going straight up to the platform or doing some kind of, coming in, going up, wave landing off, and then making a decision from there whether you're gonna go up edge castle, whether you're gonna go down, whether you're gonna go back here. You know, you have a lot of Ganon has a lot of tricks around this part of the platform, and he goes for straightforward fair. That's fine. This is the thing about Ganon. Like, I saw the other day in the Ganon Discord, someone was asking a question like, "How do I approach as Ganon?" Which, it's understandable. Someone has those questions when they get into the game, but I'm sorry to say that is unfortunately kind of a stupid question. You're not really asking the right question. Um, because how do you approach is a pretty basic answer. Like, look at this. This is how you approach. You hit the guy, right? But what happens? He shields the fair because he sees it coming, right? The approach is telegraphed, and it's not just because it's Ganon. Every character has telegraphed approaches. Whether you're Sheik dash attack, Sheik boost grab, Fox running shine, Falcon nair from across the stage. You know, so the trick to approaching is is trying to not make it telegraphed or understand what's telegraphed or what's easily telegraphed and then playing around it. Um, so obviously here he could have tomahawked into a grab maybe. Maybe he would have, or if Sheik is more aware of the potential grab coming, maybe tomahawk into something else, tomahawk into runoff, back air. You see what I'm saying? Like, so how do you approach? The way you approach is you mix up between the basic and the complex, basically. If that makes sense. Subverting expectations. That's nice. This should have been a grab though. Okay. Like this matchup, you're really fishing for stomps and grabs, and the reason you're fishing for stomps is because stomp leads to grab, so you get the chain grab. So that should have been a grab. You know, if you're chain grabbing, which I assume Gandalf is. Let's see it. Yeah, yes. Okay, so the way I chain grab Sheik is at early percent, JC grab everything. The reason you JC grab everything is to make it easier on the mental side of things, right? You don't want to have to decide between standing grab and turnaround grab and JC grab. Like basically, if I down throw Sheik and she does no DI, I still press JC grab in place, just so that my fingers always do the same. And if she DIs away, I dash JC grab. If she DIs behind, I dash behind JC grab. Once I think the file bugged. What the hell? Let's try again. Once she gets to a bit higher percent, around like 40ish, that's where you can start doing the no JC grab. So you're just doing dash grabs to make it easier. So he gets the grab here. This is JC grab here. Maybe I don't know if he did JC grab or not, but here, what you can do is you dash this way and you do non JC grab. And the reason you do non JC grab is because there's like a big ass grab effect where he kind of grabs behind himself. Let me just see the DI again, so I'm not talking on my ass here. Yes, I think you could do the non JC grab there. Otherwise, what could have worked, and this is something I used to do, is after a certain percent, I would preemptively dash back when I still use JC grab. And that's something you could do as well if you're not sure about this DI when you see this slight DI, or you just don't not even care about the DI, but as soon as you throw past like 40-ish%, you preemptively dash back, and then you see the DI, and then you can do a little dash in again and JC grab. But I think dashing this way and doing a non-JC grab might have worked. I'm not sure. You'll have to experiment more of this. I've mostly been experimenting on spacies when it comes to the non-JC grab stuff. So the Sheik isn't chain grabbing. Nice back air. Let's trap. Okay. Here's the thing about Sheik. Sheik, like when it comes to ledge trapping in general, you have to decide whether you want to respect their tech skill or if you want to go for, I mean, you can get easy kills if you do something like this and they don't do a good ledge dash. If they don't have a lot of kill int, right? You just outright kill them. I think. Yeah, I think forward tilt is fine. It's a fine choice because you can trade with it and hold down. But again, you have to like if you are respecting Sheik's ledge dash, I mean, she can do like a ledge dash forward tilt invincibly, right? So the rule is you play around that basically, and then you can decide if you want to deviate from the rule if you notice that they're not good at ledge dashing, or if you read something else, right? So ledge dash roll, common trick. This is the thing about Sheik, man. They love going up here and they love the side platform on these tri stages because they have access to the needle mix-ups, and the needles can just absolutely devastate you. So it might be worth going up to the top platform here, where there's no needles, and having some more mix-ups, whether that's going up, ledge canceling stomp, coming down, or just being up here, coming down, being able to double jump, having a bit more options, because going up like this is not gonna work. Like full hop, coming down with an aerial in center stage while she's out here. She's gonna look. She wants this spot, right? This is free damage, free pressure, and now she has a chance to get a grab on you, right? You can't shield grab the fair though. I mean, not only is it not spaced, but it just doesn't work. You cannot shield grab. I mean, maybe a fair like this, maybe if she doesn't auto cancel it properly. Maybe. But the spacing definitely wasn't there. That's forward tilt. Okay, more respect this time. That's good. But she did the ledge dash roll before, so look for that. Look for either. I mean, most of the time it's gonna be ledge dash into like a forward tilt or down smash, or it's gonna be a ledge dash into roll. Those are the common options, right? So look for what she does after the ledge dash and try to sort of like try to hard read it and be ready for it, whether that's with a grab or with a back air. Either is fine on this percent. Right here, man. Right here, never go for the jab. If you are gonna do something, go for the grab. But I mean, she's obviously gonna roll in. Whether you want to hard read the roll in or just move yourself back to be ready for it, like at the very least, like what you could do is roll back just to have better position. But always look for this one right here, man. Because this is the high reward option for her. And you know she flipped the position, and now you're dead. And you're trying to grab. You have to shield this. Okay. Now I'm not sure what you're gonna do here, but if you back air, I'm gonna be upset. Okay. The back air is obviously implied. So what you should have done instead, waveland. You fast fall, waveland this way. Look for the roll. She's already done this roll like 4 times, and that could have been an easy grab. Right here, I think maybe some kind of air dodge. Some kind of air dodge to get back on stage quickly. Because even if she hits you, then at least you can do the slide off. Nice. No, 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 no. Here, just do the normal get up. Normal get up. Normal get up or roll. Like when you're edge guarding Sheik, either you hit her out here before she does her up B, or in the very start of the up B before she's invincible, or here. Wait for the up B, and then do a normal get up. You can even wait for the air dodge, potential air dodge, react, and do like up air. Right? Be really careful about trying to shield grab Sheik. Most of the time, it just doesn't work. Again, just normal get up. Normal get up. Good, yeah. Although I think she could have up smashed. But at least it's harder for her. Okay, look for the roll. Nice. At least you look for it. Nice. Grab. Grab, 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 grab. So you're playing the position better. The wayland back I don't like. Because you really want to be around here. Around here and maybe use the side platform. You don't want to get too far over here. So like the wayland back, no. The backwards jump, fine, because you're threatening back air and you're threatening being able to double jump and having all this space, threatening all this space with big moves. But going all the way over here, no, no, no. But you recognize it and you're moving back, that's good. If she would have rolled in right now, you could have back at her doing the jump, which is great. I think wave landing back again is a bit too much. I think just tomahawk and being over here. Here again, like jump forward, man. Either jump forward or waveland up here and keep threatening this space with back air. Yes. But like a waveland instead of just a double jump. A waveland, yeah. Now you're wavelanding, double jump, yeah. After this back air, you could have. I'm not sure if that was an auto cancel or not. It's hard to tell. I don't think this is auto cancel, but you could have auto canceled it. So doing it a bit earlier, not fast falling down. And then try to grab while holding down. Because if she does a narrative shield, that will beat a back air to grab at this in this spot by like 1 frame if she's perfect. But if you're holding down, you can just take that nair and then you can up air. Don't jab. Jab is really the last choice in almost any case. Good dash attack. Nice. Good try. Good try. It's either that or it's either It's either what you're doing, which is great, looking for the roll, or doing like backflips and threatening back air, being able to waveland in, or doing backflips and, like I said before, using double jump wavelands and tricks around this side platform, either like coming down waveland, coming down, repeated wavelands, waveland off, it's double jump, edge cancel stomp, those kind of tricks. But that's a great attempt. Nice. Okay. Here, run off up air, and maybe even earlier. As soon as you see that, run off up air. Sometimes you can get run off up air into double jump up air, which is great. But I think either run off up air or even jab forward tilt. Because if she keeps DIing out, you're not gonna get more grabs. Like if she DIs again here, I don't think you're gonna be able to grab it. Chain grabbing at the ledge is kind of difficult, so I understand you messed it up. But still. Nice, okay, okay. Down tilt. Down tilt. Because she has so much low profile in her like landing animations, you're almost never gonna get away with jab or grab, so CC down tilt, great. You could have kept CCing there as well. Or at least the SDI down. Nice, good DI. Okay. No, 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 no. A huge part of this matchup is looking for those jumps from her. Look for her full jumps and her short jumps, and try and read those with instant up air or even full up air, full up fair, full up back air sometimes. Down B is not that great versus Sheik. Like she doesn't do a lot of like running away on the ground. It's fine there, except you probably could have DI'd that and lived. Run off up air. You gotta practice the run off, either run off up air or shield drop up air. Again, like you're assuming she's going to be absolutely horrible at the ledge. Which, like, imagine if you're playing against Jmook, right? This is never gonna work. Never, unless he's going for like a super mind game, right? You have to respect the ledge dash forward tilt, or ledge dash roll, right? Another thing. Okay, here, almost always roll in, okay? Almost always roll in almost every single matchup. Even it's obvious, and the thing is here. The thing is, if you're playing against a good Sheik, okay, she's gonna be able to grab you no matter where you go from here. So you'd rather be grabbed here rather than getting grabbed here or like getting down smashed here. Because if you get down smashed here, you're just gonna die. Imagine, or if you're playing as Falco, imagine if he forward smashes you here, you're dead. Like if you're playing as Falcon, if he knees you here, you're dead. Like there are certain rules you have to follow, and in this spot, you're not. It's not about tricking anyone. Okay, so if you're at like a million%, then maybe you can try and be more tricky, make it harder for her, because she's gonna kill you no matter where you go. But Here, a good Sheik would have grabbed you, and you'd rather be grabbed here than out here. It might seem like a small thing, but it's not. It's something you should try and keep in mind in like every matchup, because Ganondorf cannot afford to get hit off stage. And you gotta play with the space more. See, jabbing? Why would you jab here, man? Why would you jab? First of all, it does nothing because she's at such low percent. You're in a great spot. Look for the roll. Looking for the roll is like the high reward option for you here. Looking for a roll or a jump, or like I've said before, being in this area, like use this space where you have the maximum threat, where she's in highest amount of panic, right? You're just jabbing, doing nothing. You gotta go high, because here she can just down smash you and you're dead. Okay. Okay. But you're being a little bit too obvious with it. That's why that's why I'm saying doing more like I've said it a bunch of times now, but like try and really use this side platform and create more threat rather than just standing there. Nice. Okay, should have gone ledge sooner. Okay. Again, bad ledge options from her. Nice. She's dead, okay. No, 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 dude. Just grab ledge. No need to overcomplicate it. If you are gonna make it more complicated, don't at least have your back facing this way so you have the ledge as enough. Because once you've done this, I mean, what are you gonna do? All you have to do is full up fair and you're dead. Or this. Yeah. Alright, moving on to Falcon, another player. Okay. Nice. No, 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 no. Nice. Why are you down smashing here? It covers nothing. Bad, wrong spacing. Wrong spacing. Again, space is everything. As soon as you get this, prioritize getting over here as soon as possible. Even if you don't get a true follow-up, at least you have more threat. After slide off, Falcons love doing this. Falcons love jumping at you immediately, so right here, either upwards angle forward tilt, or like instant up air to counter this nair from him. Pretty sure you could not grab that. Maybe you could have forward tilted right here. If you would have DI'd the first up air better. Hold down, boom. If you would have held down, you could for sure forward tilt him at the very least here. After this one, you can grab. You can grab. Your up airing that doesn't cover anything. At least back air is a better choice, but really, always look for the side B, man. They love doing the cross up into side B. Full hop after the. If you're not gonna shield grab, if you're not gonna shield grab this up air, because maybe you're not fast enough to do it, and you've recognized that you didn't get that in time. Full hop, because then you get a free punish on the side B, right? Needs to do a better ledge slash so the backer doesn't hit you. That backer won't work if you do a proper ledge slash. And if you have to do like one refresh to get it right, fine. Ideally though, you wouldn't need even the refresh, you would just go in for it straight. So it's good you're going for it straight off the bat. But, it's not properly timed so you're not invincible and it can hit you. Again, why would you do this jab, bro? If you're gonna do this no impact land, at least go for the grab. Grab, back throw. Or do the no impact land, run off, back air thing. Jabbing, I mean, I've already said this. Jabbing is really shit, okay? It really is a last resort. And you don't have to resort to last resort right here. What I would recommend is just, I say this to every Ganon every time. You do the ledge dash here, that's great. Do it again, and do it properly this time. And get behind him. Because if you ledge dash and he's shielding here, now he's in check. And he has to either roll or jump or like try and like back air you or something. So the ball is in his court, if that makes sense. But you do this, he can grab you for free. He can grab you for free. Uh, no matter what you do with your jab, if you do the best jab cancels in the world, he can still shield grab you. He can up air out of shield and hit you. Okay, Falcon things. Man, come on. You should never die. You should never die when he's invincible. Like, why are you here? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna beat his knee by running into it, you know? Either grab ledge, refresh, that's the easy decision. Or try to do something where you like time a roll, something. Get through him, because I mean he's invincible, there's nothing you can do about that, you know? Nice grab. Nice, I like it. No, 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 no. If you are gonna, I suggest just waiting. Just wait. If you wait, you get a free up air versus everything he does except normal get up. If you are gonna go up there and try to take chase him, you better get there quick before he can do the get up attack. So you're already there, and now boom, like you get this fair, and you really gotta be quick up there if you want to take chase him with grab. But why would you take chase him with grab up here? It doesn't really lead to anything. Just wait down here, wait for him to do something, and then up air. And if he does normal get up and you don't hit him, at least you hit his shield. That's something. Or try and get there faster and get up with like a nair. If you get up with a full hop nair, a lot of the time that's gonna lead to a down tilt. Good DI. Nice try. Just a bit better timing on that fair, and you would have caught a side B. Okay. No, 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 no. Should mention also that you could have tried up B out of shield here. This is good too. You need to get out there faster. Right here, maybe doing a little way dash back like you do, and then back flipping, because you want to be ready for the high recovery with like a tipman. And you should already have your back turned here, so if it does this one, it's a free tipman. Everything else you do, he can tech. Whether you do a fair, a forward tilt, anything. Tipman, he can't tech until he's like at a very high percent. But like, you've been in the corner a lot. Like, say you're moving back here again, you're playing out of this too much. I think you should try more like jumping in with up air. Like here, jumping in with up air, boom, get more space. That would have hit him. Nice. Nice. No, you're jabbing again, bro. Listen, ledge dash jab is really, really, really shit. It just is. If, like, if you get behind them and you turn around jab, that's good sometimes because at least that can send them off stage and they can outright kill that at some percents. But you're not, even if he's at 100% here and you ledge dash and jab, like that's not gonna do anything. You're not gonna kill him with it. I mean, okay, yeah, if he was at 100%, at least that would put him in the other corner, which would be nice. But if he's at 0% and you jab him, he can. I mean, he can straight up CC and grab you, right? And in this meta, people CC all the time. Everything they do. If they do a, if you do a grounded move at any time, you're holding down while you do it. So he can just stand there forward tilt, and if you jab him while he's forward tilting or forward smashing, and okay, you hit him and you cancel the forward smash, but he can just straight up grab you right after if he holds down, right? So ledge dash jab really is shit. Ledge dash roll, ledge dash shield, and then do maybe a delayed roll or some other type of out of shield play. But you really want to prioritize getting back to center stage when you're recovering from ledge. It's not, if you are gonna go for some crazy reversal, do like no impact land down smash, no impact land side B, like bigger options. But ledge dash jab, yes, it's invincible if you do it properly, but it's just a jab, you know. At the end of the day, again, oh my god. Okay, stomp is not a bad idea there because if you time it properly, that will beat the side B. Nice. Okay, that's just a mix-up. Because yeah, if he jumps, you hit him. If his side B's, that beats the up air, right? But he has done side B like 4 times so far. So you really gotta pay attention to this with Falcon. Like this is a huge part of the matchup. Really pay attention to their side B habits. Like how much do they side B? If you play against like there are some Falcons who are like very anti side B. They almost never do it because they feel like it's cheating. And I used to think like that when I played Falcon. Now I spam it side B because it's fucking broken. But if you do play against Falcons that are like anti side B, this is where you can do more preemptive stuff, more instant up air, more forward tilt, uh, to beat out. Because if they're not side being, they're jumping at you, right? Or they're running at you. And this is where you can throw up more hitboxes. If you do play against a side B heavy Falcon, you have to be a bit more reserved and you have to do less. You want them to throw up the side B because you can punish it so easily. You just, if you shield it, hold forward to get some shield die into it, it's a free shield grab. Or you hard read it with things like stomp, fair, things like that. And that's such a huge momentum swing when you do punish the side B. So at this point, this is like at this point in the match, like you're both 2 stocks left. This is where you gotta like flip that switch in your head and be like, okay, this guy's side B is a lot. It's time to look for that. Because I promise you, from here on, if you just play like solid neutral, not overcommit, and just look for the side Bs, he will kill himself by trying to side B you. So right here he drifts away. If he would have not drifted away, if he would have just landed here, I would assume a side B for sure, and I would just stay in shield, let him side B, and then grab him. Again, you're really staying out here. You're not really. You're never getting further in. Up out of shield, but he might be too low for that. I'm not really sure where that cuts off. I think already here, man. I think just a little percent is enough for you to actually get up out of shield and for him not to be able to punish you. But if he said 0 and you up out of shield, he can just knee you straight after. Nice. And again, you're gonna. Okay. Wait more when they're on the platform. Like we had in the beginning. Most people are gonna get up attack or roll. Normal get up is kind of rare on side platforms because people really want this reversal, right? Something you can do from this spot. First of all, I gotta see why you shielded. Okay, so you have no reason to shield. at least try something. Whether that's forward tilt or just running after him. He's just dash dancing. He's waiting. He's waiting and you're shielding. So he puts you into shield without doing anything and he's not even threatening you. So at least try either preemptive, forward tilt, up air, or running after him. You can do things like run up and then shield. Then like wave dash around from your shield to mm, sort of try different positions. Oh my god. Okay, dash tag. Okay, the fucking stage kind of fucked that up. I have no idea why that dash tag did. Yeah, the transformation fucked up his tech roll. Go high, go high, go high, go high. Go high. Oh. Always go high, always go high. It's too free to hit Ganon if you don't go high. That's a good spot to jab. A decent spot to jab, I should say. Or dashing back. Dashing back. If you have good spacing on the shield, which it looked like you did. Nah. Not a great spacing on the shield. So you're kind of forced to, in that spot, you're forced to either jab or assume that he's going to assume that you're going to jab and then straight up grab after the fair. Because if he shields the jab, he can grab you right after, right? But if you think that's what he's looking for, you can just straight up grab after the fair. But ideally, better spacing so you don't have to be put in that spot where you have to make that decision, and just keep the keep threatening him. And again, it's kind of like what we said before. Tick in, tick in. He's gonna grab you no matter where you go. Although to be fair, getting grabbed out right here by Falcon is not the end of the world at this percent. You had ledge for free though. No reason to air dodge. Because you can get hit by this. You can tank a forward tilt, even an up tilt. You can tank it. Try and get down and get to ledge. Now he's just gonna kill you. He could have killed you. All you have to do, like wait for you to land on stage and then either reverse and you stomp me, right? What the fuck? He died? Okay, never mind. Okay, DK. Probably not by intent, the forward smash. But if it was, that's a high IQ play. Forward smashing like this when they're at low percent is actually really good in almost every matchup. I mean, every matchup. Because, like I've already been saying, you can hold down while you do it, so which is even better. If you trade with it and you hold down, that's even better because that launches them straight into the air and you have no stun and you can do follow ups immediately. So you can get like forward smash in air at like 0%. But even just getting it like this, he might land on the platform, which is a great thing. But even this, like now he's at 22%. Like now your forward tilts and down tilts and dash attacks and even jabs are gonna start doing more. So getting this initial percent with a forward smash is great. Here, either nair or up air. Looks like you messed up. Here, you can do a turnaround jab. This is a pretty good spot to do a turnaround jab in, because like he can't shield grab you. No, he cannot shield grab you if you do it properly. And the jab would have been spaced outside of his grab. So here, turnaround jab. And I think, or at least ideally, you would have back aired so you could turnaround jab without getting grabbed after the jab, right? Here, why are you crouching? Like the number one thing DK looks for is grab. This is not a CC heavy matchup for you. You're still gonna do it against the things that he does on the ground, right? But most of the time, Ganon, DK is just looking for grab. That's all he's looking for. Looks like another mistake, but that's fine. Another huge, like, DKs, they love the edge cancel stomp, right? And there's not really you can't really challenge it unless you hit him before the stomp comes out. But at this point, like, you're not gonna get there in time, right? So you have to respect the stomp, and you have to respect the ledge cancel into like a back air. Like, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna ledge cancel back air most of the time. So really try and play around that. Okay, that's up air instead. Nice. Okay, Tipman would be better. Ideally, probably. This is a bad recovery by him, by the way, because he can do the up B out here and then drift in the last second to get ledge. But fair enough, you get this. I think the best thing to do right here is wave dash to ledge, let him do another up B, and then you do up jump from ledge, up air from ledge, Tipman from ledge. If you stomp him like this, he is probably able to DI onto stage and then tech it. And then you have to recover after this. And I mean, you can do it with a double jump, so you wouldn't have died for it, but still, he would have gotten back. Try to roll more when they're invincible. Doing like rolls to get through. That would have been a great spot to down smash. Here, boom. Just turn around, start charging down smash, honestly. Either that or take chase with grab. When their take option is cut off, you can grab all the take rolls with Ganon. More forward tilt. Right here, man. Don't be afraid to throw forward tilts out against DK. It's hard for DK to get through forward tilt, Ganon's forward tilt. Not a great choice. If you're gonna do this, the reason why I shouldn't do this is because he can up B. And he probably could have done it, so he could have hit you before the up air comes out, and then you would die. If you do get away with this, so what I would recommend is just trying to get, almost always when you're in this spot and they're here, always prioritize getting in. Whether that's going straight in, or going up and taking a detour through the side, top platform to make it less obvious. But you do this, all he has to do is up B, and he kills you. Although you could try and shield the potential up B, and you can actually grab DK's up B out of shield. So if you shield DK's up B, after he does like a back punch before he starts spinning, between the back punch and his spin, you can actually grab him. Good. Prioritize getting down. Don't land here. If you do this back air, go all the way down, because you're in a much better spot when you're down here and he's up here, rather than being up here. Okay, nice shield stab. Another back air right here, full hop back air. No. First of all, the spacing is bad. We've already said this. Like, you should give people a little bit more space when they're on the ledge. Like what I would do, like if I was right here where you are right now, and I've ended up in this spot, I would just roll in, man. I would just roll in because I want that space. Here, you're just gonna get grabbed. You should have upbuilt it. Nice. Okay. You gotta chase them more when you set them off stage. You gotta get get into position faster. Nice. I would like the jab after the forward tilt. Boom. And then a jab and then maybe a down tilt. You know that's pretty good. Like scrapping material. No, 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 no. Again, get to the top platform. Something. Or like drop through back air and then maybe roll. But you really want to flip the position, and now you're just going back here, and he can just back air for free, and okay. But then you have to let him back air you. You can't start moving because he's just gonna back air you. So what you could do is shield the back air, and you probably would have been able to shield drop up air. For him to get around that, he has to sort of mind game you, and then maybe he wants to do like a tomahawk grab while you're standing on shield, standing on the platform and shield. But you have time to react when he does that tomahawk, and then get down, or wave dash off, or get to top platform. You don't want to be in a position where you can just get back aired off stage because you're just gonna die unless that happens. Okay. No, man. Let's dash roll. Just do it. Just do it almost every time. And I don't even think I've seen you do it once in these 3 games. That should really be your standard. That's like the standard for almost every character because it guarantees you, especially on this stage, it's free center stage. If you do this and he reads it, you're dead. If he reads you going into center stage, I mean, he would have to hard read it with a DK punch if he wants to kill you outright. Whereas if he grabs you with like a prediction confirm, he might not be able to kill you yet, you know? Turn around. Again, you're doing the same thing. Watch out for the back air. Okay. Well, I mean, those are the games. How long have we been going for? Uh, yeah, I think that's enough. So what were the big things? Like work on trapping people in the corner more, give them a bit more space, and use the side platform in those spots to build more threat. Ledge dash roll is should be your default, and you deviate from there with either ledge dash shield delayed roll or ledge dash shield into jump to platform something. Um, you can mix that up with no impact land forward tilt. I really like. It's also invincible if you do it properly. The no impact land runoff into double jump back air is a very risky maneuver because they can just outright kill you if they read you, right? Whereas if you do, for instance, ledge dash, oh sorry, no impact land forward tilt, at least you can hold down, um, and might be able to snap back to ledge, or ledge dash forward tilt, also a great option. You know, especially if they're looking for the roll, they might stand in a spot where forward tilt could reach them. Ledge dash jab is fine sometimes, but honestly, ledge dash roll, ledge dash shield into delayed roll, or just ledge dash shield into some kind of out of shield play, whether that's doing a little mini wave dash out of shield forward before you roll, or going to platform. Like, don't be afraid of using shield like that to get out of the corner, and work on your platform follow ups. And like the a good rule of thumb is just always up air. Do the simple thing. Keep it simple, and you're gonna get free damage. You're gonna get them off stage for free with up air. No reason to start overcomplicating it with, no impact land and trying to reaction tech J's on the platforms. Like, there are situations where that is good. There are certain matchups where it's really good, like Marth and Sheik. But matchups like DK, matchups like Falcon, especially Falcon and Spaceys, like, you just want to hit them just up air. No reason to start doing crazy reaction tech chase on the platforms. Anyway, man, I'll leave you with that, and good luck, man. Keep it up. You're doing really well. So you just keep adding improvement, and it's gonna stack up over time, and eventually you're gonna be amazing. So good luck, man.